Hey guys, and welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. Last time we beat the everlasting hell out of the friggin' hunting blades. Oh, that was so nice. Anyway, a sentimental landscape.
The hole in this mountain is like the hole in my heart. How my chest aches.
Getting all sentimental on us, old man?
No, it's just memories of the war. I'd appreciate it if we didn't spend too much time here.
Stop being such a coward.
Oh, that hurts, Rita.
The only way to get past a bad memory is to embrace it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Not really. I was just generalizing. Anyway, you want to hurry, right? Then let's go.
Our little genius mage is more mature than she looks.
Yeah. Okay. Well, to me, that just came off as being a bitch again, so whatever. Anyway, let's fight the hunting blades. God, I hate you.
Yeah, I guess we'll fight.
Well, what else are we gonna do? Just run? Oh, God. I can't wait to leave. This is honestly one of my most hated areas in the game. Like, I'm not joking at all. I despise this area because of how many hunting blades you fight, because of Nan and Tyson, and because of the other boss we still have to fight here. And that's not a future, that's not like a spoiler or anything. It's just a boss we can fight once we leave. Oh my God, I hate this place so much. Just friggin' go away. Thank you. You too. You're worse than that guy. But hey, I got in a fight off screen. That's why I came in and it was paused and everything. And I got a new art. So I got, well, okay, that's not the art. This is Pyre Havoc, as you can see. That's, it's Havoc. Oh, wait, it is, Wailing Havoc if you have, Flambergy equipped. So, yeah. That's another, altered art that you can get. So, yeah. In here, now I'll show you Wailing Havoc. It is this. Or not. Jeez, that's really damaging. Here, let's do this. Oh, stop running, you little bitch. There, that's Wailing Havoc. So yeah, now I'm going to go ahead and take it off for Ghost Wolf, because I don't really use Wailing Havoc. So yeah.
Easy.
Was it? Because I was getting really annoyed. Maybe I'm just easily annoyed. I don't know. Feather Coat. Oh, wow, is that actually going to help you? Oh, she's already got that. Then what the hell is the point of giving it to me? Okay. That's really pointless. But over here you can get a weapon, I believe, for Rita. Yes, Ever Blue. So that's cool. Ever Blue. Where is it? Ever Blue. There it is. Ever Blue. Light magic and over limit bonus. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So now we can leave. Thank God we can leave. Oh, okay. Here's Baul. Jeez, you're small.
What's happening?
Baul is trying to evolve as an Intelakea.
It looks like he's suffering.
Baul, come on! No! I want to heal your wounds, but there's nothing I can do. My power is poison to you, isn't it?
Healing wounds isn't your power, Estelle.
What do you mean? Don't you remember Bellius's words?
Power corrupts, but you are different. Never lose that kindness, the compassion you so readily show to others.
My compassion for others. Your thoughts are reaching Baul. I'm sure of it.
All we can do now is hope for the best. Well now.
Amazing!
I knew you could do it.
Your partner seems like he's gonna be just fine.
Yes. Thank you all for helping to protect him. This is something I couldn't have done alone.
You're one of us! Of course we'd help!
Didn't I tell you? You got through to him. You make it through to Pharaoh as well. Will you be going to meet him?
That's up to Estelle to decide.
I'll go. It's been the purpose of my journey after all.
Are you sure? What if you end up getting killed?
Even still, I've got to stand firm on this.
It won't be too long before the hunting blades send reinforcements. How about a change in scenery before they show up and spoil the party?
There's only one path down from here, though. We're bound to run into them.
Get on. We'll fly as far as the Fiertia. We can finish talking once we arrive.
Judy!
She's sleeping. She must be exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, she just keeled over. Wasn't expecting that.
I bet she watched over Baul the entire time he was evolving. She probably didn't get much sleep. She probably had no idea when the hunting blades would attack either.
She was putting up a brave front, but she must have been near the end of her rope.
She's just dumb. She doesn't know how to express what she's feeling.
We can finish talking with her tomorrow. We should let her sleep now. In fact, I wouldn't mind a little shut-eye myself.
What to do with Judith?
We still haven't heard Judy's side, so we can't say anything, but she sure caused the guild a major headache, breaking Blastias all on her own. There's no getting around that fact, no matter what her reasons. We have to settle this. Man, I hate waiting.
Well, if she's asleep, you can go in and kill her now. Whatever. Anyway, Carol, what the hell? You can sneak behind him. Whoa. Anyway, Carol. Are you thinking about Judy? Yeah, I'm wondering what we should do about her. And it's true that she broke the guild's laws and betrayed us. I always thought that a guild's strict adherence to its own laws was what kept it together. That there could be no exceptions, no lenience for those who would break the laws. But she did what she did to save the world. Judith is destroying Blastia because she knows it's the right thing to do, even if it makes people hate her. Yep. Judith didn't break our laws in order to do something bad. I know this now. I'm going to talk with her about it and give it some more thought. I'll figure this out eventually. Oh, yeah? Maybe if I become a little bit more decisive, Nan will listen to me too. What do you care about Nan? She's a bitch. You know, there's a lot of fish in the sea, and you don't have to go with the friggin' lionfish. You know, the one that'll kill you on contact. Anyway. Estelle. Oh, Yuri. Sorry to interrupt while you're thinking. Ever since I took Belius' life without meaning to, I've wanted to know what it means to be the child of the full moon so the same thing doesn't happen again. I always thought that it was my duty to know. But after what happened to Belius... Whoa! Wait. Never mind. Ugh. That's how everyone is. They do something, they learn. They do something else, they learn more. You too, Yuri? Well, duh! It's like, I'm not even going to say yeah, I'm just going to make his line, well, duh. Anyway, maybe if I had known everything ahead of time, I wouldn't have made any mistakes. There's only one thing I can say for sure. What's that? Maybe you wouldn't have made any mistakes, but it sure wouldn't have been boring. I really wonder. Yeah, it would have been boring. You don't have to wonder about that. Anyway, Raven. What's up? So does an old man past his prime fit into the picture at all? What are you whining about, old man? Why are you past your prime? What Judith was talking about before. Hermes Blastia, was it? Blastia created with techniques that should have been lost in the war are still active. Do you know what this means? I guess someone who survived the war brought either Blastia or those techniques back with him. If that person was still using the Blastia even though he knew it was harmful to the Earth, someone like that would have to be quite the villain indeed. Old man, don't tell me you... Hey now, yours truly was nothing but an innocent youth on the battlefield. Or, wait, innocent youth on the straight and narrow back then. I wouldn't do something like that even on my worst day. I was just trying to trick you into giving yourself away. You're a slippery one. Son of a... When are you going to learn some respect for your elders? Alright, I think we need to go in the cabin to talk to Rita. Oh my god, I still gotta look up that thing, but I remember what I was wanting to look up, though. Okay, what's up? What the hell is that? Is that the core from the Ceres Blastia that Judy destroyed? Oh, okay. Yes, it's definitely cut with a different formula than a usual core. It looks like what she said was true. She said she wasn't too good at lying, after all. Discovered that the new technique you created was bad for the world after what must have been years of research. I can't imagine how the person who created the Hermes Blastia technique must have felt. Well, what if it had been you? If I found out that it hurt the Earth, I would have to do something about it. But I wouldn't destroy the Blastia like that. What? What the... Nothing. Okay, if only things weren't so complicated. I could have just blasted her into oblivion and be done with it. Yeah, I know the feeling. Alright, repeat. I sleep now? Thank you. Woof. Whine. Whine. Judith. She's sound asleep. Let's let her sleep. Okay. I'm letting her sleep while I watch her creepily and silently. Yeah, whatever.
Morning, Yuri.
Morning.
It's a beautiful morning, but even as we stand here, the air is out of balance. And our world may already be dying.
That's right.
Well, look who's feeling better.
In the past, these slight fluctuations of the air have not negatively affected our world. There have always been beings who maintain the balance by sensing changes in the airflow. Beings like Pharaoh and Baul, the Entelekea.
So the Entelekea were responsible for keeping the air balanced.
For ages, the Entelekea have regulated the air, but the recent increase has been greater than they could control.
Which is being caused by the Hermes Blastia.
And which is also why you were going around taking down as many of them as you could.
Yes, that was my mission. The path I walk with Baul, to whom I owe my life.
The path you walk.
Now some would even hunt the Entelekea for Apatheia. This has made the mission of the Entelekea even more difficult.
Why is everybody so crazy about these Apatheia anyway?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The air an Entelekea absorbs becomes condensed within its body over time. When its life is at an end, that condensed air forms a crystal, an Apatheia. That's all I know. I imagine Pharaoh could shed more light on the subject, though.
So Apatheia are crystals of concentrated air. If that's true and the energy could be extracted from the Apatheia, it would be a source of overwhelming power, I'm sure.
Could we really do that?
I don't know.
I bet somebody wants to use these things for the wrong reasons.
Why didn't you just tell us all this from the beginning?
Seriously, we could have avoided all this trouble if you just talked to us. Am I wrong?
Even if you had known, there are things not even you could have prevented.
What do you mean?
I showed up at Heliord because Baul had sensed a disturbance in the air. Where there was a disturbance, there was sure to be a Hermes Blastia. But what I found there was not a Blastia, it was a person. That had never happened before.
So it wasn't like you were looking for Estelle in particular back at Heliord.
Yet for some reason, Baul perceived Estelle as a disturbance in the air. I had to find out why. For the sake of the path I've chosen. It was at that time that Pharaoh first appeared. He seemed to have some idea who Estelle was. My mission was to destroy all the Hermes Blastia. However, Estelle was obviously not a Blastia. I needed to make absolutely certain. I made a deal with Pharaoh, and he agreed to grant me some time.
You mean...
If it became apparent that her existence posed too great a threat, then I would kill her.
You what?
Settle down. Obviously, Judith reached a different conclusion.
All right, I get it.
Belius said you possess a heart of compassion. If you can communicate that to Pharaoh somehow, you may learn what you should do.
Hey, there's no real reason for you to fight Pharaoh anymore, right? I mean, we know the Hermes Blastia are what's causing the problem and everything. If we just make sure the Apatheia don't fall into the wrong hands...
I still want to meet Pharaoh. I want to hear what he has to tell me.
But...
Please try to understand. I have to know more about myself and take responsibility for who I am.
All right.
Sorry, Yuri. I don't think we can decide what to do about Judith right away.
I promise not to leave again until things have been settled, as you said. I need to accept that responsibility myself.
Let's go and find Pharaoh. We'll finally be getting around to one of the first things we set out to do. We can work out the rest once this is finished.
There is a rocky crag in the center of the sands of Kogor. That is where Pharaoh lives. Baul can take us there.
Okay, let's go. This meeting's been a long time coming.
Yeah, no friggin' kidding. Man.
I can communicate with Baul, but there are still a few things you should know.
Like what?
Baul can only land on the ground in wide, open spaces, so you won't be able to dismount on steep mountain ranges or in narrow canyons.
Can't he land on water?
Water's no good either.
Really? He looks like he'd be a good swimmer.
Yeah, he'd sink like a rock.
Huh, who knew?
But that's why we have a ship, right?
Right. If you'd like to get down onto the ocean, let me know. Baul will set our ship down there for us.
Okay, but what should we do when we want to fly again?
Use Baul's horn to call him to you.
Baul's... That's all there is to it?
Every Intellikeia has a special region in its brain that can be used for communication with a special power Critians possess.
Huh. So we can get a hold of him by using that.
Right.
Well, ain't that just friggin' convenient? Anyway, there's the controls for Baul. It's pretty simple. So, yeah. So now we can call Baul to fly us wherever we want. We finally have the power of flight. And yeah, it's really weird that he's like a flying whale thing. It makes me think of the windfish from, what's it called? You know, A Link's Awakening. So yeah. Baul's very, very fast, as you can see. You can land on the ocean, you can land on land, and you can land in a lot of places. It's just, well, you know, you can't land in forests and stuff like that. So, now we can go pretty much anywhere we want. But here, let's go ahead and do Pharaoh. And now, here's the thing. When you're above a place where you want to land, just press A, and you will land. Then, what you need to do is if you click the left stick down, Baul will come pick you up. So that's how you actually call him. You click down the left stick. So yeah, let's do Pharaoh.
Judith, you're familiar with Pharaoh, aren't you?
Is he really as scary as he seems?
Well, let's see. Sometimes he's logical, sometimes he's emotional. He can be really scary or really kind.
All right, that didn't help very much.
One thing's certain, his power is extraordinary, even among the Intellikeia.
Here's hoping we don't wind up looking like poor old Mount Temza the moment we meet him.
If he can do that to a mountain, there wouldn't be anything left if he turned on us.
I wish you wouldn't joke about scary things like that.
Why should we get scared before we even get there? Especially if he's that strong.
Wish I could take it as lightly as you and Yuri.
Yeah, I'd be kind of half Yuri, half Carol right there, because it's intimidating, but it's like, well, if he's gonna kill us, we'll be dead in like an instant, so whatever, you know? So anyway, I'm gonna end it off, and next time we're going to do, some stuff. So yeah, I'll see you then.